What is up, everybody? So it is February, and as many of you know, it is Black History Month. And Black History Month is all about learning about and celebrating contributions made by Black historical figures and important events related to them. But I kind of don't want to be the only one standing here talking to you about it when I have some awesome friends who can help. What do you guys want to do?
Shabuya! Hi, I'm Leo.
Hi, I'm Dalia. No.
Hello. Didn't I do that last time?
Yeah.
My name is Terrence, and okay, how are we gonna do it? And we're black!
Oh my goodness, I love them. And basically I asked them all to create some questions, find some facts, maybe some things that they didn't know too well, maybe some things that I might not know of, and we're all gonna just play this game and see what we all can learn. Because I think there's so much in Black history that I don't know about that maybe I should know about, and I think this is a fun way for us all to learn something. So let's go.
Yo, baby need a haircut.
Let's do this.
Yes.
Just hope I do decently.
You'll do fine, you'll do fine.
Okay, you ready? You ready for this?
I don't want my forehead fat to be popping up.
I'm not looking.
Who organized the largest peaceful protest in the US? Martin Luther King Jr., James Baldwin, Bayard Rustin, or Malcolm X?
That's Martin Luther King Jr., right? It's not?
No. Bayard Rustin. He was Martin Luther King Jr.'s advisor. It was the March on Washington in 1963 where he did the I Have a Dream speech.
Yeah.
And
wow.
he had gone to prison a lot of times for civil disobedience and for being openly gay.
Oh my
in
goodness.
1963.
In 1963.
Paul Robeson, a famous African-American based singer, was most known for the song A.
Yeah, I love that song.
Don't you? A. Fireworks. B. We Will Go Marching On. C. Old Man River. D. Amazing Grace.
I thought you were gonna like deliver one with
I know.
certainty.
I had to like throw you for a twist.
You did. You threw me for a twist. It's not Fireworks. That's Katy Perry. Amazing Grace.
No, it's Old Man River.
It is?
Yes. Old Man River.
Wait,
Paul Robeson.
Wow. Okay. Do you know when he performed that?
Oh Lord. 1936.
So what year did he perform that in?
It was 1936, Thomas.
Which educator and civil rights activist founded the Tuskegee Normal and Industrial Institute in Alabama, also known as Tuskegee University? Thurgood Marshall, Booker T. Washington, Malcolm X, or Dick Gregory?
Dick Gregory?
No.
No.
It's actually Booker T. Washington.
Booker T. Washington.
He founded the university in 1881.
Wow.
Who was the first published African American female poet? Phyllis Wheatley, Lorraine Hansberry, Maya Angelou, or Octavia Butler?
See, my gut instinct is Maya Angelou, but it's gotta be earlier back. Phyllis Wheatley.
It was.
Phyllis Wheatley?
Yep.
Please educate me on that.
Well, she was a slave and she learned how to read. She wrote her first poem that was published in a newspaper when she was 13, 14-ish.
Really?
And she was the first woman to publish a book of poetry in the colonies in 1773.
Wow. Oh, I'm loving this game already. This is so interesting.
The first major black ballerina in the US was A. Lauren Anderson, B. Misty Copeland, C. I guess that was the only two.
Out of those two?
Yeah.
You've told me about this plenty of times. It's like Misty Copeland's like the big... You laugh. Like she was the first to get into the American ballet, right? I do learn some things from you.
Yeah, okay.
That would have been very recent if it was Misty Copeland, so I'm gonna have to say it's Lauren Anderson.
Yes, it is! Lauren Anderson was the first principal ballerina of Houston Ballet. Then she passed down the crown to Misty Copeland. She's a beautiful dark toned dancer, you know?
Which civil rights activist spent more than a decade directing peaceful and nonviolent acts of defiance against the government and its racist policies? Martin Luther King Jr., Nelson Mandela, Adam Clayton Powell Jr., or Malcolm X?
Obviously the gut instinct is to go to Martin Luther King Jr., but I kind of want to say it's Nelson Mandela.
You are correct!
Yes?
Yeah, he spent 20 years.
I like that you brought that up because like it's Black History Month for the whole
Yeah, not just
world.
When we get to February every year, you know, they push it being about Black African Americans, but never Haitians, Jamaicans, people of Creole descent.
Yeah.
It's like we are all black. It's just not, it shouldn't be sectioned off to simply Black Americans.
Because there's gotta be so much other history.
I said the same thing.
What business made Madam C.J. Walker the first self-made female millionaire? Hair care, fashion, cooking, or organized childcare?
I think I know this one. Is it fashion?
No.
Wait, is it hair care?
Yep.
I didn't know the difference between the two.
Basically, she was suffering from hair loss, like herself, and she developed the Walker system to help her own hair, and then started selling it to other black women, and it was marketed like for black hair.
That's amazing.
And she became not the first black female millionaire, like the first female millionaire.
That's awesome.
My fly isn't done, guys.
You don't see it in the camera.
Don't, but I see it.
Here we go. Chuck Berry.
Chuck Berry.
Considered to be one of the fathers of rock and roll, Chuck Berry is known for writing this famous song. Born in the USA, Why Don't You Love Me? My Ding-a-ling, Stuck on You.
You put my ding-a-ling in there. That's what she said. Stuck on You.
No, it's actually My Ding-a-ling. Why Don't You Love Me is by Beyonce, and it was his first #1 hit, My Ding-a-ling, 1972. Mainly what he was known for was being able to appeal to black people, white people, because he'd take rhythm and blues, and then throw a little country western in there.
And I bet that paved the way for a lot of different songs.
Yeah, it talks about him influencing the Beatles, the Beach Boys.
What?
So on and so forth, yeah.
Who is known as the first lady of the struggle? Rosa Parks, Michelle Obama, Zora Neale Hurston, or Mary McLeod Bethune?
Go with the person that I don't recognize the name of. I'm torn between Rosa Parks and Bethune. Is it Bethune?
Yeah.
It is?
She was the special advisor to President Roosevelt on minority affairs. She started so many councils for black education. She founded a college, Bethune-Cookman College, and she was just a really huge black administrator.
What? I didn't know any of this.
I didn't know this one either.
No. You think I'm gonna get this one?
I think so.
Okay.
Who is the most credited Tony Award winning actress?
You're not giving me multiple choice because you think I know it.
Yeah, I know you know it.
Audrey McDonald?
Wrong! Yeah, it is.
Oh!
She actually won 6, and that is the most any performer has ever won. And
Any performer ever?
I think she's actually won in every category.
That's awesome. And she's the wardrobe in Beauty and the Beast.
Is she?
In the new one with Emma Watson. She's
Oh,
the
I didn't know
wardrobe.
that. That's so cool.
This one's my favorite. What was Shirley Chisholm famous for being? The first African-American Congresswoman, the first African-American to run for president, the first woman to run for the Democratic Party's presidential nomination, or one of the founding members of the Congressional Black Caucus?
Is she the first African-American woman to run for president?
Yes.
She is.
It's all of the above.
Oh, it's all of the above.
Yeah. It was a trick
Whoa.
question.
So she just really
Everything.
That's really cool. I think this is why like Black History Month is so important.
Most of those things I don't think even I knew. I wasn't taught most of these things in school.
I didn't know some things that black people invented or that they were the first of.
For me, growing up and not knowing as much as I should have known about my history, my ancestors, and then how I am blessed to do the things that I do now, you know, you take those things for granted when you don't have knowledge of all the things that my great-grandmother and her mother, all the things they had to endure just for us to get to this place in time, and we still have a long way to go.
The Martin Luther King Jr.'s advisor, no one talks about him. And
I'm so upset I did not know that.
He fought for peace. He fought for gay rights in the 60s. He did all that stuff and no one talks about him.
I'm glad now I know his name.
I feel like black performers have paved the way for a lot of things that are going on now. And now we're kind of getting the voice, you know, with things like Hamilton and The Color Purple. For the past Tonys, I mean, it was basically like a night of black excellence, you know?
It really was.
Take this time to really reflect, do research. I mean, because you never know. It's just important to know where it started. There's still hope for me.
Good job there.
Thank you.
That was so much fun. And I learned some things that I really feel like I should have known. There's so much more to know. And I think that's why Black History Month is so important, to celebrate and educate. Maybe try to take some time this month to learn about some black historical figures you might not have known about before. It's awesome. Hope you all enjoyed this video. Thank you so much to Dahlia, Leo, and Terrence for helping me to make it. You guys are awesome. I love you. All of their information and sources are down in the description below. If you're interested in my previous videos, click over here. If you're interested in becoming featured Vander, click over here. That's it, and until next time, take it easy, guys, gals, and non-binary pals. Peace out! These chairs are super old.
Thomas, as we sitting in these, if we find out these chairs are worth something,
They're not. They're like trash.
Ashy elbows. Black History
Keep them down.
Month.
Keep them
Ashy
down.
elbows.